Zale and the Greedy Chief. In a small village, there lived a proud and wealthy chief who loved to prove he was the smartest man alive. He issued a challenge. Anyone who can tell me a story so strange that I say, I do not believe it, will win a chest of gold. But if I believe your story, you must work in my fields for a year. Many tried. They told stories of giant fish and talking mountains, but the chief would simply nod and say, the world is vast, I believe it. One by one, the villagers became his servants. Then came a young man named Zale. He walked up to the chief holding an empty jar and said, Chief, I am not here to tell a story. I am here to collect what you owe. The chief narrowed his eyes. I owe you nothing. Oh, but you do, Zale replied calmly. My father was the wealthiest man in the kingdom. Years ago, your father fell into deep debt and borrowed a jar filled with gold diamonds from my father. He promised that his son would return it to me today. I have come for my diamonds. The chief was trapped. If he said, I believe you, he would have to pay Zale a jar of diamonds, which was worth more than his whole village. But if he said, I do not believe it, that is a lie, he would lose the contest and have to give Zale the chest of gold. The chief turned red, coughed, and finally whispered, I do not believe it. Zale smiled and held out his hand. Then the gold is mine. Zale took the chest, freed the villagers from the fields, and the chief never dared to play his greedy games again. If you want more real African history explained clearly, like, comment, share, and subscribe.